Hey guys, at Horror Critic here, and today I'm going to be talking about the 35th anniversary Blu-ray of Halloween, the original Halloween, of course. What can I say about this Blu-ray? Well, as you can see from the photo, the packaging is not very good looking, or at least the cover just does not look good. I mean, your opinion may differ, and you may love the cover. I don't know, but for me, it's a digibook, if you can tell. But yeah, as a digibook, I wish they would have just gone with the plain jack-o'-lantern covering that they have like on all the DVDs with just the piece of the pumpkin that's holding the knife, or even the theatrical poster where he's looking over the stairs. Either one of those would have looked fantastic on a book, but they came up with something a little different. But I mean, you really can't judge this movie by the cover or the transfer or the extras or anything like that because that would not be a very good thing to do. Um, so the packaging, what I don't like it. The book inside, the pages are actually pretty nice. They've got a lot of just in-depth talking about the movie and its legacy and stuff like that. Some nice behind-the-scenes photos. That looks all nice and everything. Then you've got a little cardboard thing that has the disc in it. Not really too sure why that's there. I hate when things do that. There's like a little cardboard sleeve or a book page where you slide the disc out on so many Blu-rays now. And that just really annoys me because, I mean, I don't know if you're like me, but I really like to be, careful with my discs. And I know it's Blu-ray. They've got, like, coated layers and stuff. So they're not exactly easy to scratch. They're a lot more difficult to scratch than a DVD. So a book with DVDs would be, real easy to scratch. Whereas this Blu-ray, not too hard, or well, pretty hard. It's not too hard to scratch it, but if you're careful, you probably won't get too many scratches. But I don't want to have to worry about that. I don't want to have to. Well, got to be gentle. Got to get this out real slowly because it's in this book. Why can't it just be in one of the plastic case formats where there's just a nice piece of plastic there where there's a ring and you press the middle and the disc just pops right on out. That's so simple and so effective, and I wish this would have been like that, but the Alien anthology set did that too, and that just really bothers me because my Alien disc, even though I've only watched it once or twice, has some like a few stray scratches here and there just because I have to pull them out of that stupid book. But anyways, other than the packaging, this is a pretty good Blu-ray. The transfer, though, it doesn't really stay true to the Dean Cundey, original look, which is kind of odd because I know he supervised this Blu-ray, which I mean could have just been a bunch of BS kind of thing, but you know, I mean it still looks good. Maybe he just liked it. He wanted it to clear up and everything because this movie doesn't really look orangish or bluish like October. It just looks really clear. And I mean, if you're like a complete like Halloween guy and you just absolutely want everything to be like it should be in the THX DVD or the VHS or whatever, if you just want it to look perfect just like it should, then you're probably not going to be a fan of this. But if you want Halloween to look as good as it's going to look, this is probably as good as you're going to get for now anyways, because it looks really, really clear. Like the details are sharp, they're really smooth. You can tell a lot of things that you wouldn't have been able to tell before. Like there's a lot of details that are way they just look better. Like the whole movie's brightened up quite a bit, which is both a good and a bad thing. There's some things that I've actually noticed in the movie that I had never noticed before. Um, but in comparison with the other Blu-ray, this one I would say this one does look quite a bit better. Yeah, because I mean the other Blu-ray wasn't. It looked good, but it wasn't like as good as this. Like whenever I watched this looked really good. Um, as for the extras are pretty good looking. I do enjoy the extras. Like the Night She Came Home featurette, it was decent. I mean, it was just basically a thing about Jamie Lee Curtis at the horror convention, signing stuff and stuff like that. Just the fans showing their appreciation for her and her showing her appreciation of all the fans. It was it was helmed by Sean Clark. He was there with her. They were just she was signing autographs and everything. It was pretty nice. I must say I did enjoy it, but it's not anything spectacular. I wish they would have also included the hour and 25 minute Halloween A Cut Above the Rest documentary that was on the previous Blu-ray, but that's fine that it's not on here. Uh, the commentary I haven't actually gotten a chance to listen to, but from what I've heard, it's superb. So I will have to check that out sometime. I'm a big commentary guy. Let's see. The menu, I can talk about that. The menu is basically just the cover of the movie again with the options, and it's very stock menu. The music plays, sure, which is nice. I love how the music plays. That's a definite thing you've got to have for a Halloween thing. But I wish the menu would have been a more animated. Like I wish the menu had actually had uh, moving things going on in the background. Like the original Blu-ray, the menu was great on it. Like it had a knife cut going down through the screen, taking down like a page, and you could see two scenes at once, and they were moving. It was a great menu. So this new Blu-ray, I would say, if you want just an overly good transfer of the movie, then yeah, this is definitely a good purchase for $20. Maybe wait for a sale where it'd get a little bit cheaper, unless you're just a completist of the Halloween series or just horror movies in general. You'll probably buy this, whether or not people say it's horrible or it's great. Because I mean, that's the way it was for me. I didn't really even read reviews on this. I was just like, well, I have to buy this. This is a new release of my favorite movie. I've got to get it. So I watched it. Was pretty impressed with it, and I must say it was definitely worth the $20 for me. But I guess that just depends. Well, tell me what you guys thought about it. I mean, I've heard mixed things, so I'd be interested to know what you guys thought. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.